For this first project, I'm going to be using this wood crate, tacky glue, and these wood wheels that I found at a garage sale. I'm going to be using the tacky glue along with some hot glue, and I'm going to be gluing them on all four corners. The hot glue will hold them in place until the tacky glue dries up. Now that it's done, it's time to go ahead and paint it. But before I do that, let me go ahead and remove this tag. I'm going to be using a combination of this khaki color along with the chocolate. And of course, I diluted it in some water. And to paint the entire piece, I'll be using this sponge brush. I'm gonna use some white chalk paint, and then with that same white chalk paint, I'm gonna distress the entire little wagon. These half beads, I purchased them at Temu. So now I'm gonna go ahead and place a row just right up here on the border. You'll see what I'm talking about. This is gonna look absolutely gorgeous. I am totally in love with this little project. I think this is like so beautiful. Actually, I'm creating sort of like a garland. Keep watching and it'll all make sense. And I'm also using, to glue this in place, some wood glue. So now with white chalk paint, I'm gonna go ahead and distress that wood garland. Well, I'm calling it wood garland. Look at how beautiful this is gonna turn out. And of course, I'm using a thick brush because I don't care if it paints the size of this wagon because it is distressed. And now it's time to go ahead and cut the floral because I am going to be filling it in with flowers. When I was creating this basket, I had no idea where I was gonna go with it. I had several things that I thought that I would be creating, but as I was moving along crafting it, this is what came to me. I was inspired by someone on Pinterest. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful yet simple DIY. For the second project, I'm going to be crafting with this cutting board. And again, I'm going to be using white chalk paint. I'm going to be painting the entire board. Once it's done, I'm going to go ahead and put it to the side, and then I'll proceed with the second step. I started painting this wood box with the brush, but I noticed that it would leak into the front, so I switched into the sponge brush instead, since it's not only preventing the leaking, but it also creates a beautiful texture. Now, I'm going to be painting the entire box except the back, because I am going to be gluing this to the board or the cutting board, and I want to ensure that it adheres correctly. Once this is done, I'll put it to the side, and then I have this beautiful wood frame from Dollar Tree, of course, and I am going to be giving it one entire coat with this khaki color. And today is another open collaboration, recreation inspiration, and of course our host is Loli from Loli This Creation, along with Katie, Lady Red Crafting. And today's guest host is Jody with Jody's Southern Season. I'm gonna leave the links down below in my description box along with a playlist. Please make sure, guys, to visit them for more inspiration. You do not want to miss out. So once you watch this video, jump right into the playlist and please let them know that I send you. I was at the Dollar Tree one day and I ran into these beautiful frames. They have 3 different shapes, and of course I bought 2 of each because I think these are absolutely gorgeous. And now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be adding a lot of hot glue to this wood box, and then I'm going to be gluing it right here to this, of course, cutting board. And once that is done, then I'm going to proceed, of course, with the frame. And that frame, I was thinking about putting a glass, or not a glass, but a mirror, because it would look absolutely gorgeous. But then I decided that I would add a stencil or a transferable, not a stencil, but a transferable stickers. So now with plenty of hot glue, I'm going to be gluing this beautiful frame right on top of the cutting board. I think that this is my favorite project from this video, but of course you get to vote and you get to tell me which one is your favorite. And again, with plenty of hot glue, I was able to place it right here as you see. And once again, I am loving this project. This was inspired again by Pinterest. I'm going to continue to use these half width beads, and I am going to be placing one entire line right here. I'm going to be gluing it with some hot glue. I also want to thank you so much for clicking into my channel. If you are here for the first time, I am truly honored that you stopped by. And if you are visiting from one of the other channels, I appreciate you taking the time for checking out my channel. I hope you enjoy this video. Here on my channel, I love creating variety of DIY projects. From farmhouse to glamorous to thrift flip, trash to treasure makeover, and crafting with items that I already have in hand. If you enjoy creating budget-friendly crafts, I'd love for you to subscribe. It is completely free, and it would be an honor for you to become part of our growing family. Check how beautiful this is turning out. So I'm going to go ahead and take that same khaki color, and I'm going to go ahead and start distressing. And here it is, all distressed. This is so beautiful. I have these transferable stickers, and now I'm going to go ahead and cut this section right here, and then I'm going to go ahead and place it right in the middle. Now, I was thinking about putting a mirror in the middle, one of those square mirrors that they sell at the Dollar Tree, and it would look absolutely gorgeous if this is something that you would like. I opted for this transferable sticker. It is absolutely gorgeous. All you have to do is just place it on the surface, rub, and make sure that all the letters are transferred, and then just peel the plastic off, and there it is. So now I also added these 2 burlap flowers right up there. I lost the footage, but all you have to do is just some hot glue, and there it is. I'm also going to be distressing the middle section. And now it's time to add some floral. So this, I got it from the bottom of my stash last year. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it, and then I'm gonna start decorating the box or placing them inside the wood box. And again, my dear friends, this project here was inspired by something that I saw on Pinterest. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, don't forget that big thumbs up and let me know your comments in the comment section. I hope you enjoy it. For this next project, I'm grabbing this Dollar Tree frame and I'm going to be taking it apart. I will be giving it 2 coats of white chalk paint. After the 2 coats are completely dry, I'm also going to be giving 1 coat of Mod Podge just to make sure that this paint does not peel or scratch. Guys, I also want to remind you this is part of an open collaboration, recreation, inspiration. This takes place every month and it is being hosted by Loli and Katie. Once again, my dear friends, once you go visit them, let them know that I send you. I'm going to be taking one of these construction papers or decorative papers and I'm going to be cutting it to size and I'll be placing it inside the frame. I'm also going to be using some more transferable stickers and I am going to be placing it right on top of the glass. And of course, you could rub it with whatever you want. I'm rubbing it with my nail and it worked absolutely perfect. And of course, then you remove the plastic. I'm also going to be doing the same thing to the Simply Blessed. And then after that, I have some burlap flowers that I'm also going to be adding to the frame. This will be absolutely it. And I am so happy that you decided to stay with me until the end of this video. I truly do appreciate your presence here. It means the entire world to me. I am hoping that I will see you in my next video. If you have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing so you can join our growing community. And I will see you in my next video. I hope you have enjoyed this one.